I'll blast Tinubu if... ... Fayose declares at Aso Villa. Former Governor of Ekiti, Fayose, on Thursday, met with President Bola Tinubu at the presidential villa, saying afterwards that he will be the first to criticize the president if he goes back on campaign promises. Speaking to correspondents after the meeting, he, however, noted that Tinubu had done well since coming into the office and should be encouraged. Fayose said since the elections are over and it is time to govern, Nigerians need to rally around the president, who he said is alert and has a clear direction on where he wants to take the country. According to the ex-governor, President Tinubu cannot do it alone. Even though he and some opposition party leaders, such as Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde and former Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike, are working with Tinubu, he can never join the APC as he remains a member of the main opposition, the PDP. Fayose said he did not expect Tinubu to fail, noting that if there is any delay, it will not be a deliberate act on the part of the president. You see, my question really is, okay, so what if Tinubu goes back on his campaign promises? What will you do? You're basically saying you're going to criticize him. And you think this government has not been criticized more than anything on different social media platforms, which also makes it worse. So criticism really as a threat or as an effective tool with your government, which really as a people we should have been studying how they move, it's never proven to be effective. When have Nigerians criticized, or even when has, public office holders, SANs, whoever these people are, when have they ever made a complaint or criticism, and in response the government heeds and takes care of the criticism of the problem that is being criticized? So it's like, wait, I don't understand. Are we just choosing to be unrealistic in the fact that Fayose is just talking as well? And it's funny how he says now the elections are over, Nigerians need to run around and connect and encourage Tinubu, and I'm just here like, wait, excuse me, like, what? Encourage how? Why does he need encouragement? And it's funny because at the same time you have the election tribunal petitions court ongoing in the FCT, and you have people who are contesting and arguing against the outcome of the elections, and there's that drama with INEC, but they've gone to declare winner. The winner is president. The president is making decisions. The president is appointing ministers. Like, excuse me? So then what now happens after all that? But to be honest, before we even think of what happens after, let's even see if the petitioners, which is obviously Labour Party and PDP, that, as we know, the main petitioners, let's see how they actually get through to this, because we are in July, and on the 30th of June there were plans for the APC to bring their own piece of evidence. But again, with the APC being slow, with the APC being nonchalant or sluggish, slothful, whatever you want to call it, it's like an intention to frustrate and elongate the process for no reason, when things if these people truly want to be held accountable and they are right, or they believe they are right, or they have no reasons to hide, then the confidence will definitely show, especially for a country like this where people are so confident, or like bodies are so confident to do things out of order that don't care. And now you're asked to basically prove that you do your job, which is what INEC is being challenged for. And at this point, so it's funny how all this is happening, and then Fayose is talking about supporting and rallying up encouragement for the president, and then it's sort of the impression he's trying to give, as though he's one to hold Tinubu accountable, and basically saying, oh wow, if he goes back on his campaign promises. And you can say the same thing for any other governor or any other president or any other person who's been voted in, as long as they actually get on their promises. And to be honest, it takes time. At the end of the day, whether you voted Tinubu or not, whoever would have been in the position, for you to prove or actually assess how good they've been, they would have had to have time, to be in the office, and also time to see the effects of their decisions and their positions in the office. Let's look at the comment section below and what Nigerians are saying. We are watching if Tinubu will reward those who helped INEC rig election for him. He should not appoint ministers now because his position is still shaking in Aso Rock. Babakarigo, it is our turn, life now turn by turn. The Yoruba people are just so inconsistent. Do you believe that? You belong to a party and you work against the party. Is that not selfish and stupid? It's our turn. Please, Baba, carry, go. So, to be honest, I think it's a very mixed opinion. You can definitely tell that people are very much like, Tinubu, go ahead, do your thing. You are here. If he's like, you don't enter, you don't enter, close the gate. And you have others that are basically talking about Fayose and how obviously he's being double-sided. And you have those who are basically saying, Tinubu, please, I don't even care. These fuel prices, reduce it. But now that's the thing. I think with how we are as people, I think is a very big problem. How we love to stand, we love to support, we love to join, but for our own, we don't do anything. We really don't. It's like the control is a lot. It's very much sheepish behavior. We just like to belong. Eye service, being sycophants. It's literally what is in Nigeria's DNA. Put what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.